Hi, I am Rose, and I don't really know how to say this. I saw my stepmom cheat on my dad with my older brother. That scene still plays in my head over and over again. Let me start from the beginning. My dad and my mom split when I was 5 years old. My brother was 8 and my sister was only 3. We had to move in with my dad because he had the financial means to take care of us. And I think he cared more about us. Then he married my stepmom, who had a son from her ex husband, and they both moved in with us. I didn't really like my stepmom because she was always mean to us. My dad was too busy at work to notice, and I didn't say anything to him because I thought he would not believe me. Well, my siblings and I became very close, and we learned to tolerate our horrid stepmom, of course, with hopes that our dad will get to find out one day. My brother is 16 and one of the coolest guys in school. Girls want to date him and guys want to hang out with him. I started getting gifts from some girls because they wanted me to hook them up with my brother, but I would just ignore them or send back the gifts. Some girls even tried to become my friend just to get noticed by my brother. I really think it's dumb and wasn't interested in any of that crap. Anyway, I started to notice that my stepmom became nicer to my brother. Anytime my dad was out of town on business trips, my stepmom and brother will go out in the evenings and come home very late in the night. When I asked my brother what was going on, he would say things like, she asked him to escort her to a friend's party for safety, or they went to an event. It sounded really odd. Why would she ask him and not her own son? One day, my brother came home with this really cool sneaker and told me it was really expensive, but he didn't buy it. So, did you steal it? I asked. He looked at me and laughed really hard. Don't be silly, sis. I don't steal. Our stepmom got it for me. I don't really know if it was anger or envy, but I was boiling deep inside me. What on earth is going on? We have never, ever received a dime from our stepmother, and now she's giving Ted an expensive gift? I became curious and decided I will solve the mystery to this puzzle. Then I had an idea. I decided to become a stalker. So one night, I waited for my brother and stepmom to come back from one of their so called events. At 1 a.m. in the morning, I heard the car drive in, so I acted like I was asleep. I could hear their whispers, and the front door was opened and closed. I could tell they were trying to be quiet. They went to my stepmom's room and shut the door. I immediately crept out of bed, tiptoed to my stepmom's room, and pressed my head against the door. I could hear giggles and whispers from inside the room, and I became more curious. Then I quietly went out of the house to my stepmom's window to have a peep. I was shocked and my jaws dropped. I felt my mouth dry and my stomach tighten. I quickly went back to my room and acted like nothing happened. The next morning, I could not look into my brother's eyes. How could he be so insensitive and irresponsible? She's been horrible to us all our lives, and I felt like he betrayed my sister and I. I felt so disappointed in him. And when he tried to start a conversation, I ignored him, picked up my bag, and left the house. I dislike my stepmom even more for taking advantage of my brother and cheating on my dad with him. I'm trying to get over this ordeal, but it is really difficult. My dad came back from his business trip and I was torn between telling him or not. If I told him, then perhaps he will see that my stepmom is evil and send her away. But then, my brother. I loved him so much and didn't want him to be in trouble with my dad. I am so confused and don't know what to do. Please tell me what you think I should do in the comment box below. For more stories, please subscribe to our channel and share our video with your friends.